Have you ever felt completely overwhelmed by something you just couldn't change? Maybe it's a project at work that went sideways, a relationship that hit a rough patch, or just the endless stream of bad news on your phone. You try everything. You worry. You lose sleep. But nothing budges. It's like you're pushing against a solid brick wall, getting more and more exhausted with every push. What if I told you there's a simple, ancient rule that can completely change how you deal with these situations? It's not about giving up or pretending you don't care. It's a powerful mental shift from the Stoic philosophers, designed to give you back your peace and your power, no matter what life throws at you. This rule is built on a very simple idea, something the Stoics called the dichotomy of control. It sounds fancy, but it just means dividing everything in life into two categories: things you can control and things you can't. That's it. So, what falls into the category of things we can't control? Well, almost everything outside of ourselves. The weather, the economy, what other people think of us, how they behave, whether they like our latest post, or if the bus is on time. We spend so much of our energy trying to influence these things, getting upset when they don't go our way. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus said it best. The chief task in life is simply this: to identify and separate matters, so that I can say clearly to myself which are externals, not under my control, and which have to do with the choices I actually control. Think about it. When you're stuck in traffic, getting angry doesn't make the cars move faster. It just ruins your mood and raises your blood pressure. When someone criticizes you unfairly, arguing with them in your head for hours doesn't change their mind. It just steals your peace. The Stoics realize that our suffering doesn't come from the events themselves, but from our judgment about them, from our desperate and futile attempts to control the uncontrollable. So, what's the alternative? What do you do when you face something you can't control? The answer is the core of this Stoic rule. You practice acceptance. Now, acceptance isn't a passive or weak thing. It's not about rolling over and letting the world walk all over you. It's an active, conscious choice. It's the moment you stop fighting a battle you can't win. It's looking at the situation, the traffic jam, the rain on your wedding day, the unexpected bill, and saying, "Okay, this is happening. I cannot change this fact." This isn't about liking the situation. You don't have to be happy about it. Acceptance is simply acknowledging reality as it is, without adding a layer of struggle or resistance. It's the deep breath you take before you decide what to do next. It's dropping the rope in a tug of war with reality. The moment you do that, you free up an enormous amount of mental and emotional energy. Once you've accepted what you can't change, you can turn your focus to the one thing you always have control over: yourself, your thoughts, your judgments, your reactions, your choices. This is where your true power lies. Let's go back to the traffic jam. You can't control the traffic. You accept that. Now, what can you control? You can control your reaction. You can choose to get angry and honk your horn, or you can choose to put on your favorite podcast, listen to an audiobook, call a friend, or just enjoy a few moments of quiet. You control the meaning you give the event. Is it a disaster that's ruining your day? Or is it an unexpected pocket of time to do something you enjoy? The event is the same, but your experience of it is completely different, all based on where you direct your focus. Let's take another example. Imagine you've been working really hard for a promotion, but someone else gets it. You can't control your boss's decision. That's outside your sphere of influence. Fighting this reality will only lead to bitterness and resentment. So, first, you accept it. I didn't get the promotion. That is a situation. It hurts, and it's okay to feel disappointed. The Stoics were not emotionless robots. They understood human feelings. The key is not to get stuck in that feeling. After acceptance, you pivot to what you can control. You can control how you respond. You can ask for feedback to understand why you were passed over. You can control your effort in your current role, proving your value. You can control your decision to start looking for a new job where your talents might be better appreciated. You can control your commitment to learning new skills to make you an even stronger candidate next time. See? The shift? You move from being a victim of circumstances to being the architect of your response. This practice is like building a muscle. It's not easy at first, Our default setting is to resist and struggle. So how do you start building this muscle of stoic acceptance? You can start small. The next time something minor goes wrong, you spill coffee, a store is out of your favorite item, it starts to rain just as you leave the house. Before you react, just say to yourself, "This is happening, and I can't change it." Then ask, what can I control right now? Maybe you can control how you clean up the spill, or the new snack you decide to try, or the fact that you can grab an umbrella and enjoy the sound of the rain. Each time you do this, you're retraining your brain to stop wasting energy on the uncontrollable and to focus on where your power truly lies. A powerful exercise the Stoics used is called the view from above. When you're feeling overwhelmed by a problem, imagine yourself floating up, out of your body, looking down on the situation. Float higher, seeing your house, your neighborhood, your city. Goe benigir, until you can see your entire country, then the continent, then the whole earth, as a small blue marble in space. From this vast perspective, how big is your problem really? That argument, that deadline, that worry. It shrinks in the face of the immense scale of the universe. This isn't to say your problems are meaningless, but it helps put them in perspective. It detaches you from the intense, immediate emotion, and allows you to see the situation more objectively, making it easier to accept what you can't change and focus on your response. The ultimate goal of this Stoic rule is to achieve what they called apatheia, which doesn't mean apathy or not caring. It means a state of inner tranquility, a stable mind that isn't constantly knocked off balance by external events. It asks the freedom that comes from knowing that your well-being and depend on things going your way. Your happiness becomes an inside job. It comes from living with virtue, from making wise choices, from acting with courage and justice and self-control, regardless of what's happening around you. When you truly internalize this, you become into life can throw its worst at you, and while it might be painful, it won't break you. In fact, it can make you stronger, because every challenge becomes an opportunity to practice virtue and to exercise your power of choice. So, the next time you feel that familiar frustration or anxiety rising, I want you to stop and ask yourself two simple questions. First, is this something I can control? If the answer is no, then your next step is not to fight it, but to accept it. Acknowledge reality for what it is, take a breath. Then ask the second question. What can I control? This is where you reclaim your power. Focus all that energy you were wasting on the unchangeable and pour it into your thoughts, your actions, and your character. This is the Stoic secret to resilience, peace, and a truly well-lived life. It's not about controlling the world. It's about mastering yourself. Thanks so much for watching. If this idea resonated with you, let me know in the comments how you plan to apply it. And for more insights on ancient wisdom for modern problems, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time.